Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh, we've already got some people in here. That is so exciting. Welcome, you guys. It is Thursday, which means we have another Summer of Live going right now. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day and a wonderful summer so far. You can't see what I can see, but I have team members. I'm in Oklahoma, but I have team members all over the country right now, and I'm getting to stare at all of them down in the corner. Hey, guys. So we are so excited. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what we're doing with these conferences, and then I'm going to go on location to the first location, and we'll reveal it. So why are we having two conferences other than the fact that we are cray-cray? Well, it's because if you guys were around last year, you might remember that we sold out of conference tickets, hi everyone, in about 60 seconds. And no, not an exaggeration, in literal 60 seconds. So we decided and saw pretty quickly that oh, Betsy is saying she can't hear me. Can everyone hear me? Can no one hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let me check in. Can you guys hear me? Betsy said can't hear me. Can you guys hear me? Anyone? Oh, everyone else can hear me. Betsy, I think it's you. Sorry. Okay, anyway, back to what we were saying. Everyone is laughing at me now, which is totally normal and usual. Okay, good, Betsy. I'm glad you're with us. Betsy can hear us now, everyone. All right, so I said we sold out in about 60 seconds previously. So we decided this year that what we really wanted to do was give more opportunities for our publishers to attend our conferences without losing that intimate feel that we have from our previous conferences that we're known for. We wanted to be able to have those fun, curated appearances and the fun activities and the unique things and really see the city without losing that. And when you got too many tickets sold at one event, you kind of lose that feel and that ability to really curate the experience. So we decided to go ahead and split the conference into two different locations. We're trying to give as much opportunity for people to attend as we possibly can. So that is what is going on. We've been listening to feedback from both conferences. If you'll remember, we did Charleston in 2017, and then a little earlier this year, which seems insane since it's still 2018, but we did the Google headquarters in California at the end of February, beginning of March. So we did some surveys with people, and the locations we've chosen were the top. We decided we wanted intimate, higher level learning, opportunities to interact with Mediavine team members, site-specific activities, and an affordable, walkable location. And we think we found those for both of our conference locations. So without further ado, I'm going to take us to our first conference location. So one moment, and I'm going to go live with Steffi, who is in place at our first conference location. She's coming in just a moment, and there she is. Can you guys see her? Hey,
Can you
Steffi.
see me? Can you hear me?
We can absolutely see you and hear you, and we know precisely where you are. Guys, if you cannot tell where Steffi is and you aren't familiar, that is the Bean in Millennium Park in Chicago.
Downtown Chicago, guys.
Yahoo! So everyone get out their calendars. June 12th through 14th, we will be in Chicago, Illinois for the first. Here. That's right. We're going there. We're
just gonna camp out right here.
That's where all of the activities.
Outdoors,
I hope those people don't mind.
Here. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Hey, Steph, so both of us have had the opportunity to live in Chicago for a while. Can you go ahead and talk a little bit about why we are so excited about Chicago as a conference location?
Chicago is awesome. It's a beautiful city. If you haven't been here before, you need to put it on your list, whether you come to the conference or not. There's tons of stuff to do here. So we're going to try to fit in a lot of fun activities during the conference. I'm not going to promise anything because Megan might kill me if I do that. But I'm just saying, if we do not do these things during the conference, you'll be able to do some of them while you're here. We've got Navy Pier, which is a great way to kind of see the whole city. It's the famous Ferris wheel. We've also got tons of museums, the Field Museum, the Science and Industry Museum. There's the Planetarium and the Shedd Aquarium. There's all sorts of fun learning stuff to do. There's also boat tours on the river. And we've got Sears Tower. I know they tried to like rename it the Willis Tower or something crazy, but we all call it the Sears Tower. It didn't work. It didn't work. Steffi is not on board with this. We've got the Bean here behind me. So the Bean is in Millennium Park, and it's just down the street from the Art Institute, which has got the famous lions out front of it. There's so much to do here, and we're super excited. Not to mention that the food is pretty great. So also, we know how to make a cocktail in Chicago. I'm just going to say that. Also, Malort, but stay away from that.
Don't drink the Malort. Ursula is so right. That's right. We are in magic time in Chicago, which is summertime, which means beach. Yeah. All up and down the Lakeshore Drive is all about the beach. So we're definitely there's all the rooftop bars. If anyone hasn't been to the West Loop, you've got all of the James Beard people there. You've got Stephanie Izard. You've got Graham Elliott, all the restaurants. You've got all the shopping on the Mag Mile. So many things. Lincoln Park Zoo. Wrigley
Also, I was going to say, if anyone's a baseball fan, we've got all the baseball in Chicago. So you can definitely hit up some games. It'll be high baseball time in June. Today the weather is beautiful. It's like 77, and it's just it's like no weather. It's just like the perfect like middle between. Sometimes it's hot, and that's when you go to the beach. So it's a great city and a little bit of something for everybody.
And that is so true. And if you'll notice, it is June 14th, which means we are exactly 1 year away from the closing date of the conference next year. So it's June 12th through 14th. 2019. Go Cubs go. That's right. That's right, Diana. So we are so excited, and that is our first location. We're going to say bye to Steffi for now. Thank you so much, Steffi, for being here. Bye, everyone. All right. So that is our first location. We are super, super, super excited to be there. We know we have a ton of publishers in that area already, and if you haven't been to Chicago, it is a cannot miss city, a great experience. We've got 2 major airports there with both O'Hare and I cannot think of the other, Midway. And we've got, of course, pizza, of course, Yardnera, of course, hot dogs, all the things. And we're going to eat all of them, I promise. So that is June 12th through 14th, 2019. Tickets for that will go on sale in mid-November. So what we're going to do is we'll talk more about that in a little bit. But I think, do we need to reveal the second location? Should we go ahead and do that? I think we should. We have a couple of people there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and bring the other people in. I've got Megan and Amber. I'm bringing them in. Here's our second location. See if we can see that one. There they are.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. Megan and Amber, where are you?
We are in Austin, Texas.
We're in front of the famous postcard mural.
That is right. We are in Austin. So that means in November. So our second conference will be November 6th through 8th in 2019. It will be beautiful, great outdoor weather in Austin. Amber and Megan. It will not be 100,000 degrees, which is what it is right now while they're there. Yes, right all now. The barbecue, Alex. You're so right. All the tacos, all the food trucks. Megan and Amber. Megan, we'll start with you. Why are we so excited to be going to Austin?
So I live in Austin for 13 years now, and so I'm just really excited to show you guys why I love Austin so much. There's so much good food. There's such a great creator culture here. There's startups. There's lots of bloggers, lots of other influencers. It's just a really creative, fun town, and I think you guys are really, really going to love it. Plus, the weather can't really be beat.
For sure. And Amber, what about you? Why are you so excited? I know that you are a hometown Texican.
I am. I'm so excited to show you guys Texas. I mean, anybody that has known me even before Mediavine, I'm, super proud Texan. Love talking about bluebonnets. Love talking about anything Tex-Mex, Southern comfort food, and Austin has plenty of that. There's trucks going by. There's what I love about Austin is that there's so much outdoor stuff to do, and that stuff is still good to do in November. In fact, that's one of the best times of years to do it. So I'm really excited for you guys to see what that's like and experience real Texas. Yeah, we're going to make sure that you do.
And I know a lot of people think of barbecue when you think of Austin, but we do have food for vegetarians. There is a lot of vegan-friendly stuff here, so don't worry if you are not.
Megan already has
lover.
50 spreadsheets for vegan food. You know she does. You know she's prepped. She's already found the vegan. We are going to have I don't think we could have picked two better food cities, honestly, than Austin and Chicago.
Yeah, we're pretty excited about it. Tacos,
we just had someone
tacos.
Ask, yes, tacos, food trucks, all of those great things. We just had someone ask dates for Austin, so it is the 6th through the 8th. Yep, 6th through 8th in Austin. Okay, you guys, I'm going to let you not get hit by a truck and go find some shade.
For that.
So we are so glad. Thank you guys. We'll say bye to Amber and Megan. Bye, you guys.
Bye.
All right, guys, that is what is happening in 2019. We hope that you are as excited as we are. Couple things. We're going to be posting a blog post here in just within the hour. Everything is 2019. Everything we just announced is 2019. Chicago and Austin for 2019. We're going to have 150 tickets per conference location. We're going to be staggering out the release of those tickets so we can get the most bang for our buck at different time zones so that people can have more convenience when some are in Pacific time, some are in Eastern time. We're also going to reserve a select number of tickets for people who have never attended a Mediavine conference. We're doing the best we can to give as many people the opportunity to attend. What we're going to do here in a minute is we're going to release a blog post that has all of the information, the dates, when tickets are going to go on sale, which is in mid-November, but that's just for Chicago. We're going to have links. We're going to have all the things we've been talking about so you guys have all of it, as well as a link to an FAQ help doc. So that won't be fully fleshed out yet, obviously, because we don't have that information yet. But as we grow with our information, we'll be adding it, and we'll be letting you guys know as we go through everything. Next week on the Summer of Live, please be with us. I'm going to have Jamie Lieberman with us, and we're going to talk contracts, and we're going to talk about negotiation. So not boring contracts, but really getting into the meat of how you negotiate and get what you want in those terms and conditions and for your bottom line when you're working with brands and when you're negotiating. So that's for us next week. We're going to keep letting you guys know all the great stuff. Let us know if you have ideas for Summer of Live. And we are so ready for 2019 MVCon. Everyone have a wonderful day, and we will talk to you next week. Bye.